Pretty much every morning. Got my coffee. I'm not here. It's December now. It's kind of cold, but not that cold. It's chilly out. Less than maybe 20. I don't know. So after a lot of deliberation and back and forth with a new bud of mine, I'm not going to say his name because I don't know if he'd want me to online, but I went with a Shinko 700. It's a 60% on, 40% off. Definitely on the budgetier side, but an upgrade from this, I believe. So we'll see how that goes. Should have it in a few days. In the meantime, still riding on this, in spite of the cold. Beyond that, buying cheap stuff sometimes works, but in this case, I bought some cheap gloves thinking they'd be decent for the winter. And unfortunately, the one part of me that's still cold riding around are my hands. So these are, 2XLs, and honestly, they're too small, too tight anyway. They're okay. I mean, just barely okay at 2XL. And the touchscreen things work, and they're cheap, but like thermally, useless. Too bad. Anyway, that's what you get for buying cheap crap. Okay, so yeah, probably not the best angle on things, and I'm also adjusting camera settings that maybe I shouldn't for decent motion, but yeah, probably my biggest issue in the cold here is not my feet, not my body in general, or my head, but my hands. And these gloves at the moment are not working, but who knows, maybe I'm gonna give them a little bit of a go here and see if it might be something I can use or not. I don't know. We shall see. So the other day in high winds, turns out that my improvised little cover here turned into kind of like a sail and knocked my bike over. I just didn't bother with it. I let it take a nap because it was like 30 something mile an hour winds and they weren't stopping, so I just let it go. And due to the nature of this bike, in the morning just came down and got it up, and it's fine. But it's one of the key things I think to it is initially like my urge is kind of like panic, and yeah, there's no point in that. Like assess maybe, but panicking, it doesn't do anything. If something's broken, you ain't gonna fix it by picking it up faster. The damage has been done. But in this case, decent crash protection and everything, that's what it was made for. I thought I would have cracked the windshield or something the way the cover was on there. And yeah, that's fine. Thought maybe I cracked the handguard because it crashed right onto that on the pavement. No, that was... So yeah, I ended up kind of going off the path here by accident, but let's just go with that. I do have someone to help me out here if I happen to not make it. Well, I'm just going to say it again. Everything else is fine, even though kind of cold on the seat. Could use the sheepskin or something there. Everything else is okay. The bike's cold. Anyway, it's fine. But my hands are frozen. Oh my gosh. Neither, in my opinion, neither one is really a solution. I don't know. Anybody have a recommendation for something that's cheap but effective? I know I'm asking for a lot. Anyway,